And in the validation meeting, I'm hoping that we have representation from across the country. Can I see by show of hands people who are coming from West Nile? People who are coming from that. This is the fourth time we are actively engaging with the National Youth Manifesto process. We have been actively in 2011, and we believe that over the years we've had our positive contribution to this process. And I take this opportunity to let you know that we are still committed to the Manifesto beyond 2031. The Manifesto process, this Manifesto validation, we are doing it in collaboration with Africa Youth Development League, African Youth Development League, and with support from the British High Commission. I take this opportunity to also let you know that the organization Open Space Center has been in place, I think, since 2009. Ashraf, is it right?
Yes.
2009, I think we made 15 years last year. We made our 15 years, and much as we didn't cut the cake, we take this opportunity to let you know that we are still active in the youth space. I think, Ashraf, about that is it.
For Joel, for thanking you so much, because if you've been clearly following his speech was about I think. Maybe it also remind you is my boss anyway. So if I don't receive salary this month, probably it would have been because of my actions. I want at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, to request and present the team leader for the African Youth Movement League, Mr. Martin Wanzaala, to come and give us remarks and also talk about what AYDL is and why they are here today. I also want to report, just like Mr. Kamal is saying, Mr. Martin Wanzaala also be part of this process from the first process. Not so? Please, let's listen to Mr. Martin.
From the moderator, representatives of government, ministries, departments, and agencies, civil society leaders present, including Dr. Susie Nansozi, Mr. Muhereza Alan, Ms. Eve Zawango, and all the others present, political party leaders in our midst, including my brother Antaba Nelson, my sister Lynette Anyonjo, and everyone else. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed, I greet you. Good morning. Let's try this one more time. Is it the... Have you all taken breakfast? Are we sure? May I request that we first have the breakfast before we... Any jokes aside. As you have heard, or may have heard, my name is Martin Wanzaala. I work with African Youth Development League. Ashraf asked me to say one or two things about African Youth Development League, who we are, what we stand for, and why we are here, why are we interested in this process today. African Youth Development League, as you may be aware, is a youth-focused non-governmental organization that is majorly interested in fostering and strengthening meaningful youth engagement in policy and governance processes. Policy, governance and other development processes, because our motto says nothing for us or nothing about us without us. There should be, the basic idea is that there shouldn't be a policy or rather a decision regarding a policy, a program, a process, a strategy or a law that is going to affect the lives of young people, whether today or tomorrow or in the years to come, without the actual meaningful input of the young people themselves. Because we do believe that young people are the experts of their own experiences. And so they should be able to, or we should be able to work with those that are making those policy, those decisions on our behalf to ensure that our voices are being seen, not only to be included, but to influence the outcome of those decisions. So precisely that is what we do at African Youth Development League. We work everywhere within Uganda, and we also have regional aspirations. Because each time we say we work everywhere in Uganda, people ask, how about Kenya, how about other countries? Well, we have the capacity to come if you invite us, and we do the same over the other side. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to this wonderful gathering today, where we are honored to have your presence as we seek to create or to shape a shared vision for a youth and inclusive youth agenda that is going to enable us to influence, again, like I mentioned, the decisions, the policies, rather decisions about policies, about laws, about programs, strategies at local, national, and regional levels over the next 5 years. As you may be aware, this process, as my colleague Ivan will probably share with you in his remarks, it's a culmination of a nationwide consultation, and many of you have been a key part of that process. You have helped a lot in as far as helping us to ensure that the issues and the concerns of young people in the different parts of the country are collected and put together to ensure that no young person, whatever they may be, is left behind. So this has been, conducted within spaces like consultative meetings, thematic discussions with experts, subject matter experts, thematic write shops, like one we had within the same hotel, and other engagements where different young people from across the country, both rural and urban, were able to, put together the views and ideas with one shared goal, and that is to create a manifesto that speaks to our aspirations, speaks to our priorities and dreams of what we need, or what we think that our leaders should prioritize or should work on for the next 5 years. And I want to say that this process, ladies and gentlemen, was not just about articulating demands, but rather it's about affirming the power, the agency, and the voice of young people. In shape, the importance of the voice of young people in shaping the trajectory of this country. As we deliberate today, I want to encourage each and every one of us to contribute openly. This is not a very formalized discussion. It is an informal conversation that we are coming together to affirm that those issues that we collected through the different spaces I've mentioned are what we have in the document that our dear consultant is going to share with us. So therefore, I want to encourage us to be open, to reflect critically, but also discuss collaboratively to make sure that we have a good document that then we are going to work together going forward to push to the policy making tables across the country. The manifesto that we validate today here will serve as a goal and youth-led framework with which we can all, as political, social, and economic actors, can use to engage with the political leaders, policymakers, and development partners to ensure accountability, inclusion, and progress for us as a youth movement. Ladies and gentlemen, today is not my day to make long speeches, so I'm going to request that I stop here. But as I come to an end, it would be unfair for me to leave the microphone on the moderator minus recognizing these people below for one basic reason, that they have been critical, they have been very, very significant, very pivotal in as far as helping us to ensure that this process gets to where we are today. And that is Open Space Center, as represented by yourself and the program manager, the Youth for Tax Justice Network, the Netherlands Institute for Multi-Party Democracy, who may not be here at the moment, but they will be coming. The National Youth Advocacy Platform, as hosted by CD and represented by Ms. Zawango, and all the different member organizations of the Youth Coalition on Electoral Democracy, which my colleague will talk about. I was tempted to do so, but I will not. We are privileged to be the host and coordinating secretary for the Youth Coalition, and that's just about all that I'll talk about the coalition. He will come and talk about it. But the members of the Youth Coalition, in your respective capacities, you have played a very important role in as far as getting us to where we are today. But most importantly, we believe that you have a more important role to play going forward. Where this document, it's not about having a manifesto, it's about ensuring that this manifesto lives up to the ideals, the goals and objectives for which it was crafted. With those few remarks, I would like once again welcome you to this gathering and wish you fruitful deliberations.